Hey everybody, it is the Angry Honey Badger here, and it is time for Badger's Picks for the week of February 3rd. We're going to see who's free this week and what 4 champions I'm going to recommend. Free this week, it looks like we're going to be getting a Nivea, and Corky, Karma, Lee Sin, Lucian, Nunu, Oriana, Rumble, Scion, and Vel'Koz. For my first recommendation for this week, I'm going to throw that one over to a champion I've recommended a lot. And some of you might not like that, but it's because he's really good. It's Corky. Corky's been strong for a while now, and they did try to tweak him by nerfing his Valkyrie, which kind of helped a little bit when it comes to playing against him. He's just got to be a little bit more careful with his mana, but he's a strong ADC right now, and I'm not going to not recommend him. He's very, very good. He's got mobility, so he can get in and out of fights, and he just brings good damage, especially in the mid game, which is a very important part of League right now when you're going for those dragons or whether or not you want to go for a Baron. So Corky's a strong pick right now. If you haven't been playing him, try him out. My next recommendation this week is going to go over to Lee Sin. Lee Sin, I've never been the biggest fan of him, mostly just because I've never played a ton of him, but he is very good right now, and he's been getting a lot of work done from what I've noticed in matches I've been playing in. One nice thing too about Lee Sin is you are capable of building the sight stone on him, giving you vision around the map, and this is always important because I always feel like people don't ward to the greatest abilities sometime, and being able to control vision is a good way to win games. It's always been said, at least something that people have said when they climb out of bronzes, you can effectively win in bronze if you just ward better than the enemy team. And that can be said in almost any elo, but it seems to reign supremely true down there. So if you want to play somebody that has the ability to ward up, might want to try Lee Sin. My next recommendation for this week, gonna throw that one to Oriana. I've been a fan of Oriana for a long time. She's just very, very good for different reasons. She does bring a lot of damage, which is helpful. Well, not tons, but she brings a good amount. And she has a great ultimate for displacement against enemy teams, and that's very helpful for creating chaotic team fights for the enemy team. We saw it over in the LCS actually this past weekend, a lot of great Ori ults from Slushy on Team 8. He's really good at them. So Oriana's always been a good pick, and she's also helpful for protecting people on your team, and that's overall something that is very good just to have in your team comp. And my final recommendation for this week, gonna throw that one actually over to Karma. I've been a fan of Karma recently. We don't really see her all the time, but I do like her. She is fun, and she is good to play. She brings a lot of damage early game into the bot lane, which I think is super helpful. A lot of people know this about her, and we've seen her in mid too before, but I think in bot lane early, she can get some of your ADCs that maybe have a tougher time early, kind of get them going and keep them safe with the amount of harass she can provide. So if you're ever teamed up with someone who's playing an ADC that doesn't have the best early game, you might want to try Karma to help them out by being able to poke people off of them and keep them safe. Those are going to be the 4 champions I would play this week if I would be playing League of Legends, which I will be, so I'll be playing some of those champions, although I own all of them, so it doesn't matter. Let me know what 4 champions you would be playing down below in the comments if you have any other ones you think you might be playing this week. Obviously, try any of the other champions too that look interesting to you. I know there's a handful of champions in here. If you haven't had a chance to try a few of them, go ahead and play them just so you know what it's like to maybe play those champions if you've never had a shot to do that. Other than that though, click on any of these pictures. If there's a box around them, it'll take you to a build of some type for the champion, and good luck on the fields of justice.